here, Ford gets his grips, he has his legs in position, he's going to start off balancing me. I've gone straight into his game. This is not a good idea. He's going to start off balancing me, as I said, setting up his sweeps and submissions, and then I'm going to be sitting there trying to untangle myself. So straight off the bat, I want to impose my game on him. Before he gets a good grip on me, I'm going to get my grips first. So the way we do that is when we approach the person here, first of all, we're in a staggered stance here like this, or otherwise known as the fight stance. We don't come out square like this, have both of our legs available, both our arms available. I want to be on a side-on position here like so. Elbows typically close to your knees here, so that when you approach the person, the first point of contact is my hands. So when he reaches out to get a hook or something, I'm here. So now I have my grips, he has nothing. I get around the legs on a side angle here like this, and I just block the knees. Now he needs to rely on pulling motion. Try and pull your legs up. It's a lot more difficult for someone to pull with their legs rather than pushing, okay? So knowing this, I'm going to take advantage of that. I want to exploit that weakness. I don't want to be running straight into his legs and dealing with the full force of his legs. So what we do is we get our hold here, just outflank the guy, and look where we are. I'm past the hip line here, the knee line here. Now I have a block on the knee. This pass is called hip and knee block, okay? So I'm going to be blocking the knee on the top part. So now he needs to rely on pulling, which is very much harder for the bottom person. And with my secondary arm, I block the hip here and get to what we call like a tripod position here, just like so. Okay, now you can see I can maintain this position quite easily. Now, Ford just moves around. I can just crab walk around, keep going, just keeping him at bay here. Okay, he has nothing going for him there, so he can keep trying. It's called what we're going to do to put everything into perspective for everyone here is approach the person here like so with your hands in front of you, elbows tucked in. We get our grips, outflank them, get the knee post with your forearm, get the hip post. Now, with your knees off the ground, you place your head around the chest here, like so, and your knees should be off the ground. If you put your knees on the ground here, it's not so difficult for him to hip out. You get you back in their guard where you have to deal with these legs once again. Here, the powerful legs. We don't want this. So we want to transfer our weight onto the person by coming off our knees, like so. Now, when he moves around, you just crab walk around. See? Just maintain this position. Okay, so we're here, we outflank, knee post, hip post, tripod, here. He moves around, and now follow the knee. Let's walk around a bit more towards me. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Stop there, good. Now, once I'm ready to pass, now I use the knee block here, and I walk back towards the hips, and I anchor myself down here, like so. With my knee under both of his legs, and I have Ford's knees and legs facing away from me, okay? If Ford's knees were facing towards me, this is trouble for me. He's going to hip out and get his knees back in and start using the shield, knee shield. If I force him to have his knees away from me, you try and do the hip escape here, nope, okay? If he comes off his elbow here, trying to come up, you can lock your hands here, like so, the side body lock here, and just use your head position to force him back to the ground, okay? And just basically settle into side control. If you try to do a hip escape, once again, you're just anchored down on his hips here. He's not going anywhere. And eventually, you just clear and get to the side control.